Financial holiness is an essential aspect of living a life that honors God. It encompasses not only the way individuals handle their resources, but also their attitudes and motivations surrounding money. This chapter explores the biblical principles of financial holiness, emphasizing stewardship, generosity, integrity, and the pursuit of contentment. Understanding stewardship. At the heart of financial holiness is the concept of stewardship. The Bible teaches that everything we possess ultimately belongs to God. We are merely stewards of His resources. Psalm 24:1. This perspective shifts how we view money, moving from ownership to stewardship. Believers are called to manage their finances in a way that honors God and reflects His character. Stewardship involves making wise decisions about how to earn, spend, save, and invest money. This includes budgeting, avoiding debt, and planning for the future. A steward recognizes that every financial decision can be an act of worship, reflecting a commitment to God's priorities. Biblical principles of giving generosity is a key component of financial holiness. The Bible encourages believers to give cheerfully and sacrificially, reflecting God's generosity toward us. 2 Corinthians 9:7. Tithing, or giving a portion of one's income to support the work of the church and those in need, is a foundational practice for many Christians. However, financial holiness goes beyond tithing. It calls for a spirit of generosity in all aspects of life. This might include supporting charitable causes, helping those in need, or simply being willing to share resources with others. Generosity reflects a heart aligned with God's desires and demonstrates faith in His provision. Integrity in financial matters. Integrity is a fundamental aspect of financial holiness. Colossians 3:23-24 teaches that whatever we do, including our financial dealings, should be done heartily, as for the Lord. This means conducting ourselves honestly and ethically in all financial transactions, whether in personal finances, business dealings, or community engagements. Financial integrity involves being truthful about income and expenses, fulfilling financial obligations, and avoiding deceptive practices. When believers handle their finances with integrity, they not only honor God, but also build trust with others, fostering healthy relationships and a positive reputation. Avoiding materialism and greed. Financial holiness requires a conscious effort to avoid materialism and greed. In a culture that often equates wealth with success, it is easy for believers to become consumed by the pursuit of money and possessions. Jesus warns against this in Matthew 6:24, stating, "No one can serve two masters." The love of money can lead to spiritual compromise and distraction from God's purposes. To cultivate financial holiness, believers must regularly evaluate their priorities and motivations. This might involve decluttering their lives of excess possessions, practicing contentment with what they have, and recognizing that true fulfillment comes from a relationship with God, not from accumulating wealth. Contentment is a vital aspect of financial holiness. Philippians 4:11-13 teaches that true contentment is not dependent on circumstances, but is rooted in a deep trust in God's provision. When believers cultivate a spirit of contentment, they are less likely to fall prey to anxiety about finances or the desire for more. Trusting God with finances means recognizing that He is our ultimate provider. This faith can lead to a sense of peace and security, even in challenging financial situations. Believers are encouraged to pray for wisdom and guidance in financial matters, seeking God's will rather than relying solely on their understanding. Investing in eternal matters. Financial holiness extends to how believers allocate their resources. Investing in eternal matters, such as supporting missions, helping those in need, and contributing to the work of the church, reflects a commitment to God's kingdom. Matthew 6:19-21 teaches that treasures stored in heaven are far more valuable than earthly wealth. When believers prioritize eternal investments, they shift their focus from temporary gains to lasting impact. This perspective encourages a lifestyle of generosity and service, fostering a deeper connection to God's purposes and the needs of others. Living out financial holiness is often strengthened by community and accountability. Engaging in discussions about finances within a faith community can provide support, encouragement, and practical wisdom. Many churches offer financial counseling, workshops, or small groups focused on stewardship and budgeting. Accountability helps believers stay focused on their financial goals and commitments, providing a network of support for making wise decisions. Sharing experiences and challenges fosters an environment where individuals can learn from one another and grow together in their journey of financial holiness. Number 8. Practical steps toward financial holiness. To pursue financial holiness, believers can take several practical steps. Create a budget. Establish a budget that reflects stewardship and aligns with biblical principles. This includes planning for giving, saving, and living within one's means. Practice tithing. Commit to giving a percentage of income to the church and other charitable causes as an expression of gratitude and trust in God. Seek financial education. Take advantage of resources such as books, courses, and seminars that provide biblical guidance on managing finances. Engage in prayer. Regularly pray for wisdom in financial decisions, trusting God to lead and provide. Reflect on values. Periodically assess personal values regarding money and possessions, ensuring they align with God's priorities. Challenges of financial holiness in the 21st century. Paying debts, keeping pledges, paying tithe and offerings and doing these cheerfully, lending without interest, giving to the poor, having a godly job that honors the Lord as a source of income, taking care of your family financially, avoiding greediness, giving to strangers with the leading of the Holy Spirit, laying up for yourself treasures in heaven. Financial holiness is an integral part of living a life that reflects God's character and purposes. It encompasses stewardship, generosity, integrity, contentment, and the prioritization of eternal investments. By aligning their financial practices with biblical principles, believers can honor God in their financial decisions and influence the world around them positively. As individuals embrace financial holiness, they will experience a deeper sense of peace and purpose, knowing that their resources are being used to advance God's kingdom and bless others. In a world often driven by materialism and greed, the pursuit of financial holiness becomes a powerful testimony of faith, inviting others to discover the joy of living in alignment with God's will.